Naga, there are literally thousands of favourite pieces in here. It's extraordinary, quite extraordinary, I must say. Even the building, I think they've done a wonderful job on. These video screens are taking us back 150 million years to the Jurassic period. We're under the water, we're seeing ichthyosaurs, we're seeing plesiosaurs. A really impressive display. And these are all of the different fossils, all of the different discoveries that one man has made over the past 30 years. Call it a labour of love, call it an obsession, call it a passion, whatever you will, but it is a quite definitive collection. Steve Etchings, I know you're a modest man, so forgive me for saying these things about you. People must have said over the years, Steve, you'll have to build a museum one day, haven't they?
There was a big joke, actually, amongst my building friends especially. Every time I used to see him, how's the museum going? Big joke. So it's been a long time in the offing, to be honest.
And we wanted to show the folks at home this ichthyosaur. Absolutely extraordinary. Quite a story behind it. Take us through how you found it, how you brought it to be in this condition today.
Okay, well, basically, that right half section of it, I found 4 years prior to finding this. And you can see, actually, the preservation is brilliant. So a friend of mine said, look for the rest of it, you'll find it somewhere. And I said, no, it's fallen out, and I'm sure it's gone. So about 4 years later, kneeling down to look at another fossil, basically I saw under the block of big limestone a line of bones. And I thought, it must be the same thing, because they're so rare,
yes.
You know, same locality. So it took me about, a couple of hours to split this limestone down and extract this slab, and it came out in 2 slabs, okay? So what I did was I put it in the rucksack, separated it with the jumper, walked back the sort of 2 miles. When the time I got back and recovered, actually, I realised that actually the jumper had gone and one of the slabs had gone. Oh, no.
You'd lost it.
I'd lost it. So I had the next day off, I didn't go to work, went back and found the jumper had washed away, but right where I picked the rucksack up, the slab that was missing was there. But also, when I got this thing back, I realised there was that tip of the snout was not there. But you couldn't see any of this. Naturally, it's all clean. You just see it in cross-section. So I searched through all the rubble, because there was masses and masses of broken limestone to pick through to try and find the missing bit. I suddenly found it, and I realised I had the tip of the jaw, and that was it. I mean, then it's basically cleaned the thing up and put it all back. But what it shows really is something different in the ichthyosaur lineage, because basically, if you look along the rostrum there, the snout, it's got very fine, small sort of teeth.
Yes, you can see those.
Yeah, so they're really fine. They're not robust enough to feed on hard scale sort of prey, and it's got a big eye. So basically, I think it's a specialist feeder, and it's probably feeding on something like soft-bodied squid. And of course, when you look at the squid sort of lifestyle, it actually during the day goes down deep, stays down there, it comes up at night to feed. Well, of course, if you've got a big eye, you can take it in low light, dive down, and actually take its prey, when it's down on the seafloor.
So when you're looking at something like this, you're unlocking stories, aren't you? You're unlocking secrets, telling you about things that you wouldn't normally, of course, come across today.
No. But if you look along the tops of the neural spine, that's the top of the vertebra there, you can see, sort of like a load of stringy material, which is some form of calcified cartilage. Again, we've not seen that. So all the time, everything you're looking at, when you clean it, it's new. There's some new evidence locked into each individual fossil.
Absolutely fascinating. Thank you very much, Steve. We're going to talk so much more to you later on this morning. Just to give you an idea of what an ichthyosaur did look like, that's the creature there. Look, that's what scientists have managed to reconstruct to tell us what was in the waters, as I say, 150 million years ago. There is just so much to see here. It's a real treat for the eyes, a real assault on the senses, really. And as I say, you have to remember, it was just one man, an amateur paleontologist, a fossil collector, who spent all those years to bring this wonderful collection to life. We talk about museums around the world, talk about the Guggenheim, the Smithsonian, the Uffizi or whatever. Well, this is the Etchings collection. I'm sure it'll be up there for generations of dinosaur fans and paleontologists to come. Back to you guys.
Oh, you look like you're really enjoying it there. So we've enjoyed seeing those bits. John, thanks very much. We'll see you later.